Let's get out of here.
Let's get underway.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yes! Oh, this is exactly what I was waiting for. I'm so excited. Whoa! I was floating in the air for a minute.
Commander's
You all saw that.
destination ahead. Looks like...
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
My gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather? All hands, full reverse!
Wow, that does not look good. Please tell me we don't crash again. Wow. That is a huge crater.
Commander! Commander, can you read me? Timing. How are you? Where are you?
I'm in your bag. I put a two-way communicator in there when you were in Rada Novus.
I don't really have time for this. Something exploded.
The map just went crazy, and it's where you were going. Are you there?
Yeah, I don't...
Okay, magic levels that high could be super hazardous, like X's for eyes hazardous. But I may have a solution. Based on some of Zin's old Rada Novan research, I've devised a way for you to counter certain types of magical threats. Might take a second to get used to, so train, train, train.
Thanks, Timey. We'll talk about this thing you bugged me with later.
Oops, lab fire, gotta go.
Okay, so we got a mastery track that's new. Ancient magic. Counter magic. Based on ancient Asuran research done by the super genius Zin, Timey has devised a way to counter certain powerful magic abilities. Learn this mastery to gain access to the counter magic special action skill that allows you to turn your enemy's attacks back on themselves. Oh yeah, I definitely want that. And I have mastery points available, so.
I'm fast as the wind.
Where to next? Where to next? Where are we?
No way to know, but it doesn't matter. It's clear we're General Soulkeeper's exit plan.
Our forward propulsion shorted out. What was that?
I think... it's hard for me to actually say, but... I think a bloodstone just exploded.
A bloodstone?
Yeah, I think so.
Then how are we still alive?
Good question. But others might not have been so lucky. I'm going down to scout for survivors. See if I can piece together what happened and why the blast reversed itself.
Watch your back and let me know what you find out. We'll try to get this bird running again.
Canuck was supposed to meet me here. Hope he and his troops were out of range.
God, there's so much to do. Wow. Wow.
What do you suppose caused that explosion?
I know it wasn't natural. That's not how nature works, changing its mind at the last minute.
There's dailies available for this zone. Okay, I gotta go check this out. There's updrafts here, so that's good. Got abilities for passing through that giant orb of magic. Shoot a beam at your foe. The farther away they are, the less damage you deal. Let's go check out this thing over here.
I've never been here.
This appears to be a journal scrap dated 75 Zephyr. Read. I have forwarded Valus's request to begin his research on the Bloodstone to the Confessor. Knowing the Confessor's priorities, I emphasized the potential weaponization of the Bloodstone's power and mentioned Operation Rebirth as only secondary objective. I hate to be dishonest about our true intentions, but I am sure a faithful servant of the Unseen One, such as the Confessor, will be forgiven when face-to-face with our God. Oh, so they're just trying to resurrect a god. And if I'm correct in my assumption of what their gods are, it's going to be the Mersat. So that's not good. Oops, someone just fell. Ow! Okay, so we're looking for more of these points here. I'm guessing this is like way below us.
Oh, members of the Pact.
Bloodstones! Slit your throat! Commander. Commander, are you still alive?
They've been consumed by bloodstone magic. I hope they rest in peace.
Okay. I want to try and get to the rest of these stars on this map. And I think I'm going the wrong way to do so. So I'm going to turn around and try and come back down this way. We're going to try and head to the next.
A large chunk of the bloodstone's still intact. And these foul things. This bloodstone must have been larger than anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Fairly deadly blast.
This is me getting knocked all over the place. Scrap paper. As anticipated, the Confessor was most intrigued by the potential war uses of Bloodstone magic and has approved our research project. We're moving more foot soldiers and materials from Fort Vandal to those various surrounding the Bloodstone. Okay, so we're gonna go in here.
Spirits seem to have been freed from the bloodstone. Explosion. Join me, bitch. How long were they in prison? Why? I've heard stories of humans sacrificing each other on bloodstones. Mental scars they must bear.
Okay, where's our next star on the map? Search the surface for survivors.
Life is fragile. Rest now.
So we're pretty close. Okay, so we're here. We gotta go down. If I can get down without dying again. There's a vista here. That's just an amazing view. Very nice. Okay, so let me check my map again. Mastery point. So we need to go right around where I am. So searching for more survivors. Here we go.
Mantle. But they're different.
The magic is mine.
Be ready to run.
Be ready to run. I don't like the way that sounds. whole slew of new achievements for this area. It's really awesome. I love this map so far. Absolutely love it. It's really wild. I like the scenery. It's just all broken and unstable. It just looks amazing. Just want to keep moving along and trying to find more survivors. Oh, we have to go like all the way up there. Alright, so let's head in that direction. Looks like we found some people. Tomb of the Confessors. Let's grab this scrap of paper real quick. Journal entries. Looks like those do-gooders pulled it off. Mordremoth is dead. The Confessor wrote to me to say that with the Pact all but destroyed, and with the leader of the Seraph incapacitated, the moment for the White Mantle to reveal itself is at hand. He must really be scared of that Thackeray guy.
I'm fine. Please believe me.
I couldn't do anything for them. The blast rotted their core. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. Any attempt at reversing damage was futile. Nothing? Just a little? Nothing. They're gone, Commander. Shells of their former selves, driven by unquenchable thirst for more power. It pains me to say it, but I fear the only treatment is death. Was Morica hit with the blast? She doesn't seem enraged like the others. No, she was outside the blast with the rest of us. Whatever she was struck with was different. She is still herself, but suffering so much. She's called for treatment, as it were. I hope you're able to help her. Thanks for the info.
Ever vigilant, never vulnerable.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Magic was inches from my face, and then it suddenly shot into the ground. You think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. I want to get into that crater and find out why the blast reversed and where the magic went.
Easier said than done. The area is swarming with White Mantle. We sent a patrol, but only one soldier made it back, and she's,
Inside my head.
not well.
What's wrong with her?
She was hit with magic unlike any we've seen. On the outside, she's fine, but it twisted her inside something fierce. She can barely move. She's been raving about floating purple stone monsters ever since she got back.
Stone creatures. That rings a White Mantle bell. Can you reach the Priory and see what they know about them?
Sure thing, Commander.
Have you seen Canuck?
Who?
He's a Sylvari. Tough, but well-spoken. Medium build, a bit cranky.
Can't say that I have. But I did see Kaith run through here like a centaur on fire. She wouldn't stop for anything. Just hauled tail through the war zone and was gone like that.
Thank you. I'll let the General know you're down here.
Share your findings with General Soulkeeper. Oh my. That is very weird. It's kind of cool looking though. Yep, she's here.
Report in. Bridge
Is
holding
it as
steady.
bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hit in the blast, are mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, we owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is. There's a pact squad down there. They've already established a camp and are trying to get a foothold in the area.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, it's not all good news. Some other pact members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the Pact didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead. They've been twisted by bloodstone magic just like the White Mantle.
They don't deserve that. They deserve peace.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Continue investigation.
Did I just complete the whole? Yep, I think I did.
Delicate work.
Okay, so on to the next part. Get a message from Timey.
Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Timey.
Finally! There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. Yeah, I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Timey out.
Alright, so we're gonna find out what the White Mantle have been doing with their bloodstone fragments. I'm gonna take a look. See where we have to go for this. So there's the cleric.
Arise and do my bidding. That feels better.
These are the same mechanics as the fights in the events leading up to this season 3. Preventing things from getting in the shield. Okay, so now we fight the cleric. I'm guessing she spawns at different points in the map. Because that last point I was at, she was already dead, so...
Come in, Timey.
There we go.
Liberated the artifact.
Only thing to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
I'm very satisfied.
Okay, so we are earning
Death, my
the ability to harvest.
Look at this. So pretty.
Okay, since I have a lot of leveling up to do, and I've already spent quite a lot of time with the story at this point, I'm going to cut this video short for now, but I am going to get back to this very soon. I'm going to keep working on it, so expect the second part sometime within the next day or two. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video.